Hi guys, today I'll be talking about everything that you need to know about shaving. I'll be sharing my experience, how I actually got into this entire process of shaving, what products do I use, what precautions you should take, and also I'll be bursting few myths which revolve around this hair removal technique. So if you're interested in knowing more about it, then please keep watching. Let me start off by telling you all that I was as terrified as probably you are right now if you've not tried this process earlier. I was scared about it basically because there are so many misunderstandings that revolve around this hair removal technique. We are always told that waxing is the best procedure of hair removal, or probably using those hair removal creams. I have been waxing since the first time I thought of removing my hair on my arms. That was the only technique that I went for, well, basically because my friends were doing it and I knew that this is the only way out, and it was painful of course, but eventually I kind of got used to it. I thought of giving shaving a try 7 months back. I think it's more than 7 months, and I have been regularly shaving like my hands and my legs. So I thought shaving would be a break to the pain that I was going through while waxing, and secondly, waxing kind of becomes expensive over the period of time. Like if you want to maintain those clean hands and legs, you have to wax pretty often. Even if it is 15 days or 20 days break, I think still it's a lot of money. Secondly, you have to wait for so long, and then you have to take an appointment, and it kind of gets on to me these days. So I thought I would just give shaving a try. So this is the razor that I started using. This is from Gillette Venus, and it's like a use and throw kind of a razor. It has a fixed head and it has like a band, a sponge band over here, and once this kind of wears off, you know it's time to dispose your razor and then start off with a new one. So this is just a single time use, as in not use and throw, but then you cannot like change the head of the razor. And then currently what I am using is this razor again from Gillette, and this comes with a movable head and you can detach the blade over here. And this kind of actually looked a bit scary to me because as you can see the size does vary. So this is like a small one, and you think this will be pretty easy to use, and this looks like way too much. But let me tell you guys that this is the most smoothest razor I have ever used, because the head kind of adjusts with the curves of your hand or the bend of your knee and your elbow, and you're prone to get lesser cuts. I'm talking about the foam. Currently I'm using this Gillette Satin Care foam. This is some moisturizer in it which is meant for really dry skin, and since it's winters I picked this up 2 months back for like 240 rupees, and this the previous bottle lasted me for a good 6 months. Previously I was using the regular sensitive skin Satin Care foam. Now the first thing that you want to do while you shave, you want to use the proper products. You want to use a proper razor and a proper shaving foam. People out there do advise you to use like soap or conditioner, but that really doesn't work, because what I experienced while using foam was a really different thing than using soap. I tried using soap once just so that I could tell you guys whether that works or not, but it was actually a fail for me. Those things even leave your skin a bit itchy. So if you are a person who does not shave because your skin feels very dry, flaky and itchy, then it's probably because you have been using the wrong products. When you use the foam, it kind of lathers so well, and then when you use the razor on top of that, you feel like you've got the best flawless shave ever. So currently I've been shaving every 4th day. If I'm like not even going for a meeting or anything of that sort, I shave every week. That's the frequency how I shave. I know people who shave every 2nd day. I know people who shave every day. So I'll be busting few myths around shaving. The first thing is that if you shave, the hair that grows back is thicker. I did not experience that. My hair growth was very similar to that I had while waxing. It actually depends on how often or how frequent your hair growth is. If you have a good hair growth, your hair is going to grow back pretty much quickly, even after waxing or after using epilators or using hair removal creams. So it all depends on your system and your body. The hair growth process that I felt was the same as it was during the time I used to wax, so that's like a big myth. Secondly, they say the hair that grows back is much more thicker. That's absolutely false. My hair is smooth and it doesn't even come out that pokey. It's absolutely fine because it depends on how you moisturize your skin, I would say. Shaving in fact removes a lot of dead skin, I have noticed. So for me, that's like a plus point. Next question that people have in their mind is that shaving causes a lot of ingrowths. Well, to be very honest, the ingrowth that I experience now during shaving is much less as compared to the ones that I used to have during waxing, especially around my elbow and around my knee area. So those are the areas where I would get a lot of ingrowths, but now I think it's much more settled. And also just a tip, whether you shave or whether you wax or whatever hair removal technique you use, it's very necessary that you scrub your body. So currently I'm using the Body Shop olive oil scrub, but you don't really have to do that. You can just use a simple loofah and a regular soap or a shower gel, whatever you're using. I scrub every second day, and sometimes I scrub like once a week if I'm really in that much hurry and I don't really get a time. So if you think that shaving would give you ingrowths, then probably you're wrong. Now I will tell you guys why I would select shaving over waxing or using hair removal creams or epilators. Starting off with epilators, I have never used them and I would not even want to try them because you have to invest a lot of money in getting a proper epilator, a good quality epilator. Secondly, it's again plucking the hair from the roots, so I'm kind of sick of all that technique of all those painful hair removal things, so I'm completely off epilators. Talking about hair removal creams, I'm not a big fan of them. I used them just once and it was so awful. The smell was so disgusting that I decided I'm never going to use it again. There was again a situation wherein I had to do like a shoot and I had not waxed my legs, so I picked up hair removal cream and that was again still disgusting. It was the same. The smell, I just cannot stand that awful smell, so I am completely off hair removal creams. Talking about waxing, I have used the cold wax, like the ones which come in a strip and then you've got to rub it and apply it, pluck your hair off. It gets messy. Secondly, it's the entire process is so tiring. Like you warm it up, you apply, then you rub it again, you pluck it back, and then you still have hair back on your skin, so you do it all over again, and that entire process is really very tiring. So I just did that like once. Talking about the hot wax, I think that's a lot of investment over the period of time. It is painful, like let's face it, I wanted to do something which was less painful and which I could do at the comfort of my home. So that is why I started shaving. I feel this is like the most economical way of hair removal technique out there. You invest in a razor. Started off with this razor and this kind of lasted me for 3 months. I eventually thought I should just throw it off because I've been using this like for so long. It would still work if I use it now, but because of those bacterial things and all those notions, I kind of kept my hands off these. I just want to show you guys, so I kept this with me. This is the box that I recently ordered from Nika. This contains a shaving foam, it contains a razor which comes with a detachable head, and it comes with 2 cartridges of the shaving blade. This I picked up for $5.49 and it's like an entire kit. So this I picked up for my bestie because I wanted to gift her this and I think she's gonna love it. So that's my entire experience of shaving. I thought of doing this video because it would be useful for a lot of you. I have been there, so I can understand when you get these confusions of should you quit waxing or not, but I would suggest you to give shaving a try. If you do not like the entire experience, you can obviously go back to waxing. So that's my video. Pretty much I've covered everything about it. In case if there are something that I'm missing, or if you guys would like to ask me a few other questions, then pop it down in the comment section below. I would love to answer all of your queries. And that's all for today, you guys. Hope you have a blessed day and lots of love to each and every one of you. I'll see you all soon. Bye.